against all the evil that hell can conjure. All the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them. Only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Division 2 video. My name is Rainier888 and in today's video I'm going to showcase a build you can run in Legendary Summit while having all directives active. Before we start, I have to mention that this is an endgame build and I recommend to run it after you level up your watch in some specific attributes a little bit. You should also be a little experienced in Legendary Summit, with some directives at least, in order to run it more effectively. Without any further delay, let's have a closer look at the build details. Although quite simple, it's also highly effective. We're going to take advantage of the Bulwark Shield and the exotic pistol Liberty so we can have high damage and high survivability, although we will rarely make the most of its unique talent, Liberty or Death. Our other two weapons are open to your preference, but since we will be using the Hunter's Fury set, it's recommended to have an SMG and a shotgun. Our four pieces will be the mask, the gloves, the holster and the knee pads, and 3 out of 4 will have to change the core attribute to armor, with all secondary attributes being headshot damage. We need in total 4 armor core attributes in combination with 1 skilled care that we get from the Memento backpack, and including the Technician specialization, we'll have a Tier 6 Bulwark Shield for maximum efficiency. The Memento backpack will further improve our skill efficiency, weapon damage and survivability, and we can take full advantage of the drop trophies for the short-term buff to get a 40% bonus armor to help us escape from bad situations. For the chest piece, we are going with a Chain Killer, the named Walker and Harris brand set that has the perfect headhunter talent. And this is why we stack headshot damage to all our pieces and mods, because thanks to this, we will be able to start a one-shot chain spree against many enemies, starting with normal enemies and continuing to veterans and elites. You'll have to be aware that certain elites with a Rager extra health won't be one-shotted, but it's still better to go for headshots for maximum damage, as we can easily hit above 2 million damage per shot. For the second skill, I originally tried the Artificer Hive, but there were some problems, as you'll need a specific tactic in order to use it, because every time you equip it with all directives active, it will put your shield to cooldown, and you'll need 3 scavenge pieces to reactivate it. So I chose the Fixer Drone that you can activate after you kill some enemies and leave the scavenge tokens around, that will help you survive the most annoying, in my opinion, directive, the Black Tusk Special Ammo. You see, their special ammo disrupts you, even when they hit your shield, leaving you defenseless for a short period of time. Having the Fixer Drone in combination with the Memento Armor Regen will be able to take cover and also take down those that rush us much easier. Originally, I thought that the drone will also make us immune to disrupt, thanks to the Technician specialization perk Faraday Field, but unfortunately it won't work. Let's have a quick look at our fully upgraded stats with the Memento backpack. As you can see, we really need to break that 200% headshot damage to have that one-shot kills. As far as the rest, we'll have a quick look at our weapon damage and survivability. We have 90% all weapon damage bonus, 30% pistol damage bonus, almost 1.5 million armor, 294,000 armor on kill, and 44,000 armor regen per second. And as far as our skills, our Fixer Drone repairs more than 40,000 armor per second and our Bulwark Shield has more than 18 million health. So why go with Hunter's Fury, even when using Pistol and Shield? The damage buff we get from the set debuff, as well as after killing an enemy, it applies for all weapons, plus the armor and health on kill are extremely helpful. And finally, the crowd control we have in case we face multiple enemies at once. I'll share some tips for engaging the legendary summit with all directives. You'll have to be extra careful and not very aggressive, especially in open areas. One shot from an enemy's special ammo will temporarily disable our shield, leaving us exposed against multiple enemies. For that reason, I found the best course of action to aggro the enemies from the front door and retreat back, where the rushers will charge you. After that, the medics or other may follow, where you can pick them off one at a time easy. When only few enemies remain, you can charge forward, eliminating the rest, and thanks to our one-shot kills, we can start a perfect killing spree, prioritizing the enemies with the special ammo. This tactic is crucial against heavy enemies, as only one disrupt can lead to the heavy dropping you very fast. You should prioritize the normal and veteran enemies for one-shot value and leave the heavy for last. Then take advantage of Liberty or Death talent and go for body shots in case you need to repair your shield. When facing tanks and mechanical dogs, use an EMP grenade for the tanks to disable them temporarily, and try to always face the dogs as their damage is very high, but your shield can easily take it. And finally, I know this may sound strange, but try to run with one less directive. Losing the special ammo will make things extremely easier, since you can now be more aggressive and charge easier. This will also help you to get used to the legendary summit first. You can also lose the second most annoying directive, the fragile armor, since it won't work properly most of the times, and even when you use multiple armor kits, your armor will remain broken. And that's all I have to add about the build. I will leave some more gameplay without commentary so you can see it in action. Any comments or suggestions are welcome to further improve the build. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos for the Division 2 and other video games. Thank you very much for watching, good luck with your legendary runs and have a wonderful day.